your 30 minutes of like Saturday, get a quick workout done, and then we are out of here. This is called Hourglass workout just to make the name sound sexy, but really it is sculpting, and we are going to work on everything. Mainly focusing on trying to get like the bigger glutes, the smaller waist, and some nice sculpted arms. Okay, so you really don't need anything. If you have a mat, grab your mat, or you can grab a set of dumbbells or anything that has weights. Completely up to you. And we just want to move with intention. And really, this is more of a mindset thing. And so there's no music. It is just you and the time. Do not worry about the repetition. Today, just do it. And we're going to do like 3 minutes workout. And each step is going to be 45 seconds. Okay. So pretty simple as far as like formatting is concerned, so that we don't have to worry about like choreography and whatnot. Okay. So just starting off with the warm up, setting our intentions for today, shoulder rolls back, and just take a deep breath up. And just fill in with all the good energy and exhale out all your stress. We're just going to go in and out, in and out. And then right now, I want you to like really tell yourself, maybe even like talking to yourself about like why you are deciding to show up and start this journey right now in the middle of September, right? Like who does this right during the holiday season? It's you, right? You are going to make that commitment. On the next one, go and take your hands forward, and then you're just gonna open backwards, okay? Like you are opening up your arms, and they are making like a 180 to the back, and you're squeezing your shoulder blades together. And this is just really elongating your spine, right? And you better not be there sitting and watching me work out. I want you to like get up and start to do these movements yourself, and you are gonna thank yourself 30 minutes from now, okay? This is not a hit it, drill it type of class. This is meant to really keep your inflammation down. Sometimes you'll do workouts that inflame you and make you hungry, and we're not here for that. We are here for burning body fat and then maintaining and creating that muscle mass to have that sculpt, okay? All right, now take your hands up in the air, reach, and then you're gonna hand your booty back and palms that come up to the ceiling, okay? So as you're doing this movement, you should feel like stretching on the back of your legs, okay? You should start to also have that flat back, meaning like your chest is parallel to the floor when you are coming up and down, okay? And you're creating that mobility. All right. And then slowly, I want you to start to come up and bring your heels up off the floor, getting a little bit of a calf action. And you're like telling yourself that you've really, really showed up. And the only person that you're showing up is for yourself, right? Like sometimes we have like these external reasons like, oh man, if I, could lose some weight, or if I was like a little bit more fit, like maybe my relationship would be better with my spouse, right? Maybe I'm gonna get that, that job position, or maybe like my friends will notice me. But know that the external things are like nothing, okay? External things are nothing. All right, we are gonna squat, and then we're gonna crunch, okay? So it has to be an internal driver for you. So squat and crunch. And sometimes it is our external drivers that eventually will become into your internal drivers, okay? So that is okay, whatever your drive is, but I want you to start to really think about driving yourself for yourself, okay? All right, we got 3 seconds, and then your warm-up is done. We're gonna do the first block. We have like 10 seconds, okay? And we're gonna start off with standing crunch. So standing crunch, basically, you are gonna take your hands up, and you're gonna lift and lift, okay? So we are here for 45 seconds. All right, keep going, keep going. My timer is for some reason not going. So keep going, bring your knees up, knees up. You have about like 30 seconds to go, okay? If you have a weight, you can continue to use your weights as well. So if you have a weight, you have the weights up here. So that's why I was saying this workout can be done with or without weights, okay? So up, you got 5 seconds, 3, 2, awesome job. We are gonna hit the floor. You got 15 seconds to get there. Now the timer's working, you can hear the ding, okay? And you're gonna come to whichever plank is comfortable for you. So if you wanna come here where your shoulder and your elbows and wrists are stacked, you can't. You can also go to bent knee, and you're just gonna even come to your elbow. And now is your 45 seconds has started. You're gonna dip side to side. Okay, so you just choose whatever is good for you today. And you're literally creating like a rainbow, and you're engaging through your abs as you go side to side. Okay, and as you notice, I want you to think, are you holding your breath, right? If you're holding your breath, it makes it very difficult. And maybe we're going back and forth from knees to straight legs. It doesn't really matter to me. I just want you to try your best. And wherever the movement is, that helps you feel it through your core the best, okay? And remember, each movement is only 45 seconds. We got to just hang in there. And there's the ding. All right, coming up, the next one. Sorry, stay down. We are going to do dead bug, okay? And then we're going to start that series all over again. So dead bug is your knees coming up, hands are up, and you're going to extend one leg in your opposite arm and then bring it back, okay? Now, the thing that I want you to think of here is you have like $100 bill. It's underneath your lower back, and you're going to keep the money in place, okay? So don't arch your back. Try to keep your back to the mat, okay? And this is, of course, meant for deep core. If you're using a weight, you can hold the weight on your hands as you take it back and forth, okay? Now, if this doesn't feel good, you can always tap your foot to the floor, okay? So where there's a will, there's a way, okay? We have about 5 seconds, and then we are gonna come back up to that first step, okay? So coming right back up, we are gonna go to the standing crunch. This is our set 2 of 3. And if this set, you want to use weights, go for it. They're just gonna come right above your head, and then you're gonna just lift up, okay? And again, you don't have to use the weights, okay? You have 45 seconds, and oh my gosh, I am already sweating because I think we forgot to turn the AC on in the clinic this morning. So, because we we don't have any patients right now. If you're in Cyprus, you know it is like a little bit past 9 a.m. So it is our day off here. Okay. And you're going like super like intentional in your movement here. Okay. So this is second time through, and you are working on 1% better than you did the first set. That is all we're looking for. Okay. You got 5 seconds, and you're going to go back to the floor, and you're going to do those plank dips. Okay. So bent knee, straight leg, whatever you want to do. Okay. You got 10 seconds. Come and hit the deck. Come on down. And again, you better not be sitting there watching me. Come and join me. So elbows on the floor if you want. And then you are going to go side to side. There's your dinger. We have 45 seconds. I see a lot of you guys are logging in. So good morning and hello and welcome. I'm just going side to side here. And your knee to the mat if you want, right? And then here I want you to start to think, you're like, what are you telling yourself right now, right? And so that's basically the big theme of today's workout. We always have mindset in the workout. It is not just a workout, it is our mind, right? So right now, take a pause, take a reflection of what you're telling yourself as you're dipping side to side, okay? And then I want you to tell yourself, if this was your friend, okay, with these thoughts, would this be what you would be telling your friend? Okay, so come on down to a dead bug. So $100 bill to the mat, knees are up, hands are up, and you're taking it opposite hands, opposite legs. We start in right now. You got 45 seconds, okay? So what I mean by that is if you find yourself telling yourself negative things, okay? Like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can, if I can last any longer, right? Or I can't believe I allowed myself to come into this position that I am, right? Is this something that a good friend would be telling you? Okay, so I want you to start to replace all those negative thoughts with really good positive energy and positive thoughts, okay? So instead we're gonna say, we're here, okay? I showed up. I could be doing something else, but I am committed, okay? We have 3 seconds, and then we're gonna come back for our final set of the knee lifts, okay? So again, can you do 1% better? So if you can, grab your weights, and you got 5 seconds. Push your belly button into your spine, okay? And then we are gonna lift. Okay? Up and crunch, up and crunch. Excellent job, friends. Keep going. You got 15 seconds here. Keep going, keep going. Up and exhale, up and exhale. Yes. Awesome job. 2, 1. We're gonna do our final set. Hit the floor. Right into your plank dips. You got 45 seconds. Pushing your hips side to side, up, and twist, and twist. Keep going. Keep going, keep going. I'm gonna check in. You got 10 seconds. Hello, hello. Hello to all you guys. Thank you, thank you. All right. And then we are gonna go to our final set. Come on to your backs, okay? We are doing our final set of dead bug. All right. So lower back to the mat. And again, if you want, you can have your hands up. And we are going to alternate one leg back and arm back, okay? And it's the opposite arm that goes up, okay? Using your breath, okay, what does that mean? Just like in real life, right? When things get hard, we exhale. So you inhale to reset, and then you exhale on your effort. So exhale, inhale. Okay, and when you feel like you can't do things and you find your breath, it makes it easier, okay? Go ahead and give 2 more, and then we're gonna go to block 2, okay? Awesome job. All right, go ahead and come back up, put your weights down. So block 2 is leg focused, is booty focused, okay? So we're gonna start off with curtsies, and then we're gonna go to bridges, and we're just gonna start off the 45 seconds taking our right leg back, okay? So we're gonna take your right leg back and dip, okay? 45 seconds up. Excellent job. All right, and remember the range of motion, it may not be perfect, it may not be great, and this is okay. This is a work in progress. Amazing job. Dip and lift. Halfway there. Keep going. And as you come down, your focus should be on your side part of your glute on your left, okay? You have, let's do 2 more. And then we're gonna come down to the floor. So come on down to the floor, and we are gonna go right into a glute bridge, okay? So on a glute bridge, your heels are gonna come right underneath your hips, okay? And if you want, you can take your weights and put on top of your, like your hips, okay? And then you're pushing up. And when you come up to the ceiling, you really wanna squeeze, okay? All right, so here goes our 45 seconds. You're gonna up and squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze. And again, the thought is that money on the mat, okay? So don't forget the money on the mat. You're gonna squeeze the money between your cupcakes, and then don't let the money fall out. So when you come up to the top, you really wanna hold the squeeze, okay? Very good. And then if you feel like this is like pretty good, like you're doing well, then when you come up to the top, you can open up your legs a little bit and come back down, okay? So up, open up your thighs to the side, and you're gonna feel like that additional glute squeeze, okay? All right, very good. We got 5 seconds, and then we're gonna go into donkey kicks, okay? So you can use a weight if you want. You're gonna take the weight if you are using it. Let's start off behind our right knee, okay? And you really wanna make sure your heel is like squeezing in if you're using a weight so it doesn't fall. And you're just gonna up and lift, okay? And we're gonna do 45 seconds here, and then we're gonna switch to the other leg for the donkey kick, okay? And your elbows are on the floor. And remember, the motion here is from your hip joint, so do not arch your back, okay? So you are gonna feel like the tension in whatever you're moving, okay? So if you're moving your back, you're gonna feel in your lower back, and we're not here to mess up our lower back, okay? So you really wanna move with intention coming from your hip joint, so it's activating your glutes, okay? We have 5 seconds only, and then we're gonna switch to the other side, okay? So go ahead and grab, if you have a weight, take it behind your other knee, get yourself set up, and heel to your glutes, okay, so that weight stays in place, and then you're just gonna come up. You have 45 seconds here, okay? And then as you reposition, you wanna make sure that you are always stacked, okay? And what I mean when I say stacked, I mean your shoulders are aligned with your elbows. You should be nice with your alignment, because if you're not, then you're gonna be feeling it like in your shoulders and your arms and stuff, and that's not what we're here for. We're here for the glute burn for this set, okay? And your gaze can go right to your mat, this way that you can keep your neutral spine, so you don't have to be looking at me, because you can trust that we're just here for 10 seconds. It's the same movement, it is just on a timer, and so that's what makes this class really easy to follow, because you're not worried about like, what's the choreography, okay? All right, now we're gonna take the weight and put it back in your other leg, and we're gonna just come out to the side for an abduction, okay? So you can bring that, if it's behind your right knee, you can bring your right elbow up off the floor, and you're gonna lift up, okay? And then your other elbow still stays rested on the mat, all right? Okay, now as we're simmering, we're getting to the bottom of our first round on the leg and thigh series, right? I want you to like think how you're feeling right now, and what are you telling yourself again, right? Is it something that a friend that you would tell a friend, right? So right now, because you guys are my friends, I'm gonna tell you that you are unstoppable, and you can do whatever you put your mind to do it, okay? And there are no limits to your capability, right? Our limiting force is like actually our own minds. So go ahead and take it to behind your other knee. And then we're gonna come back down, and this time we're gonna go to the other side, and we're gonna lift, okay? So the thought that you're thinking here as you're lifting up, again, the motion is coming from your hip joint, and you're working on your side glute activation, okay? And your core includes your glutes, okay? So, all right, friends, hang in there, okay? And then you're gonna be done with your first round, and then we're gonna go to the standing back up and doing curtsy with your left leg going back, okay? So this class goes super fast, and we're just in it to win it, and I just really want you to focus on each movement as it comes, okay? And using that breath. I am sweating, okay? I am sweating. It is funny because you're like, am I gonna be sweating? Because we're doing mat work, but oh my goodness. Okay, now we're gonna take the other foot. So left is gonna go back. You are gonna curtsy, and you're gonna come back up, okay? 45 seconds starts. Awesome job. I am distracted because I see a random person outside our clinic right now, walking around the parking lot. So that is always super fun. But hey, I got muscles, right? I can handle this. I can also call 911 if I need to. Okay, we're gonna down and dip and lift. Dip and lift. Awesome job, guys. And then we have about 6 seconds, and then we're gonna hit the deck. We're gonna hit the floor, coming back to our glute bridge. And remember, you have the option to add that abduction, okay? So coming back down, you can put your weights on your hips or not. All right, and then you're gonna squeeze, and then externally come back out and come back down, okay? So up to you if you wanna add that squeezing out to the side. But I tell you, man, that squeeze out to the side is like pure fire, okay? So I highly encourage you to try it. Try it before you deny it, okay? And remember, our goal here is just to show up and then do it a little bit better every time we show up, okay? So that's why community is so important. Okay, if you guys were not here with me, I probably would not have gotten up and been like, okay, let me do this hourglass workout, right? I would have had a gazillion other things to do. I would have been doing my dishes and starting to take care of the kids, all of these random things, right? All these excuses that come in the way. All right, so we are gonna go to donkey kicks. So weight behind your right knee. And then we're coming down on our elbows, and then you're gonna come up, and we have 45 seconds. Okay?
For my child day, I could change her diaper first if you want.
Yeah, that is okay. All right, we're gonna up in 45 seconds.
Yes, it looks to be full.
I know we have people up in the call, and it's okay. Y'all can
Yeah,
whatever you need to get the things done. And I'm just gonna continue to move through. Okay. Awesome job. Thank you. We have about like 10 seconds here. And then we're gonna switch to the other side, okay?
So I don't know my what's the silly workout.
And we're gonna take the
Join for Lambona.
other knee.
It's only free workout.
It's okay. And if you're logging in, like on the live call, like I know we have people on the live call, and then we have people
like
also on TikTok.
perfect speaker can live on it.
You can like mute yourself.
Hourglass workout.
Yeah.
Pala na hourglass speaker.
What are you looking at?
Magpunta ko ba mo to dyan nila? Ako to din yung instructor. Sino din yung instructor?
Your
Like in her mid-40s. Like that.
All right, very good, very good. And then after this, you are gonna do side abduction, okay? So you're gonna take your weight behind your knee, and you're gonna come up and open up to the side so we can get that side glute going, okay? Last one. All right. And then take your weight behind your right knee. And again, if it's your right knee that has the weight or your right knee coming up, that's the arm that the elbow is going to come up off. And you're just going to up and lift, okay? Very good. Up and squeeze. And you're squeezing the side of your glutes, okay? And so, again, coming into our mind and thought, right? If you are enjoying this workout, this is like a little bit different from what we kind of like do in the group. So in the group, if you decide to join, right, we have like a 30-minute session, and it is more interactive where I talk to you and I see you, because we are doing it with other streams live today. This is where I'm not talking to you. So it becomes more of a coaching session with the workout, okay? And then we do meal prep together right after the workout. So we kind of get everything done and set within 1 hour, okay? Switch to the other side. And so then you're like ready to conquer like the next 2-3 days as far as your meal prep, because we set you up for success, okay? And if you are worried about the, investment, the cost, this is probably like the lowest cost that we are offering right now. So go to the link in my bio and look up the offer that we're having for you guys right now. I promise you, it is going to be 80% up higher come January, okay? So this offer only lasts for the next week because it is the end of the year and nobody wants to join a program at the end of the year, right? But it's so important that we support each other through the last 2-3 months of 2025, because it's a time frame that instead of you gaining 10-15 pounds, okay, only to want to like get rid of that, what if you stayed neutral? Okay, what if you stayed neutral on that weight instead? All right, we are coming down to our final section, okay? Our final section is going to be basically arms, and it's going to create that V shape, okay? So you're going to do push-ups to shoulder taps, and then you're going to do arm mountains where you take your elbows back like this, and then we're going to do arm pull downs, okay? So push-ups, you can do with straight legs, you can do bent knee. We're 45 seconds, and then you're going to tap, tap, all right? Let's go. So if you're straight legs, you are straight legs, you're coming up and down, and then you tap, and you tap. okay? And then again, tell yourself that you can do it, okay? And if you are on a bent knee, you are on a bent knee, okay? Go for the range of motion, okay? And if you're not on the floor, okay, keep going. I'm gonna show you all the options. You got about 15 seconds and you wanna do it from a wall. You can do it from a wall. You can push, yeah, okay? So we have like 10 seconds here. I just want you, we all have different bodies and different things that we're working on. I just want you to do your best. That is really all, okay? All right, and then we're gonna go to your arm mountains. If you're seated, you're seated. If you're standing, you're standing. It doesn't matter to me. And you're making mountains with your elbows, okay? So coming up and then squeezing the back, okay? So we got about 3 seconds. We're gonna start on your 45 seconds, okay? So back and squeeze. Very good. Squeeze on the back. Awesome job. You are feeling yourself getting taller and longer, yeah? Very good. And again, you are completely worth it. You are worth the 30 minutes of a workout. If people are trying to distract you during this time frame, you tell them like you deserve at least 30 minutes to yourself to reset, okay? And if you're looking for that support from a board certified obesity medicine physician, not to mention I am also a certified fitness instructor, right? Sign up for the best deal that we've ever had, okay? Shoulder rolls back, okay? We're gonna bring your arms up here like you're making a Y, and then you're gonna pull down into a W, okay? That is all we're gonna do, but you're gonna feel the burn. Options to add weights, you don't need it, okay? Here we go, Y, and then you're gonna pull up, and you really wanna pull like your elbows to your waist. That's where the magic is, okay? And you can already feel like you're making that V, okay? So creating that look of like that hourglass has like not everything to do with having like the smallest waist, but the shoulders kind of have like that triangular look, and then of course you have very nice glutes, glutes and hips, right? And even though we joke about glutes and hips and like everybody wants a big booty, but the major advantage to having a big booty is that your metabolism is revved up, right? So the more muscle, the more metabolism that the higher metabolism you have, okay? All right, we're gonna go back to your final set of push-ups to shoulder taps. Again, take it wherever you want to take it. I'm gonna take it middle of the road, and you got 45 seconds. So shoulders stacked on top of your wrist, and you're gonna come all the way down. You're gonna come up, and then you're gonna tap, okay, and tap. That is it. And if you have yet to connect with me on any of my platforms, why? I'm pretty responsive to your DMs, okay? So on Instagram is Fit Dr. Sadika, FITDOCTOR.SIDDIQA. On TikTok, it is just Dr. Sadika, Dr.SIDDIQA. And then now I'm also on YouTube with Dr. Sadika, Dr.SIDDIQA. All right. So even if you don't join this amazing offer that we have running right now, um, you can still join all the platforms. And I always have like so many free things for the community because I just love what I do. All right. Okay. Now we are going straight into your arm mountains. So again, you're making a mountain, okay, with your arms, making this type of like rainbow look with your elbows, okay? So shoulder rolls back. We're gonna do our 45 seconds. Here we go. Back and up. All right. And then we're not just doing it, right? We are really thinking like, hey, I'm squeezing my back, okay? So pretend you have like an orange. It is right in between your like shoulder blades, and you're making orange juice as you squeeze back, okay? So yeah, like those bra strap lines that we have, this is what we're working on. We're working on that bra strap line, okay? And again, you can do this weighted. If you're like, this is not enough for me, get the weights, get it moving, okay? Whew. I am feeling the burn. Okay. You got 3 seconds. If you're feeling the burn, you're doing it right, friend. You're doing it right. Shimmy out your shoulders. And then we're gonna go to Y to W. Okay. And then like this is it. This is it. Y to W. You have a 1-minute plank and we are done and complete. Okay. So down here and you lift. Okay. If you're also wanting a free 3-day meal plan, that is on my link tree. Okay. And not only is that going to give you a free 3-day meal plan, okay, but that will also automatically put you into like my newsletter. And we try to have like content that you can use at least once a week, okay? So we're never going to spam your account with anything right now, because we are running this special promotion for end of the year. We start September 29th, so that's basically next Monday. And I'm not even going to be in Texas. I'm going to start you off from Denver. I'll be in a conference. So I will be starting off in Denver with you guys, because lifestyle doesn't stop just because you're on vacation, right? So I'm going to show you guys how to do that as well if you're not at home. Okay. All right, here we go. We're going to go to our final plank, and then we are going to stretch and talk. Okay. So this is just, you are going to hold your belly button to your spine, and we're just going to say, we're going to hang out. Okay. And what I want you to know is this is not like easy, right? So maybe you're thinking, I'm like really shaking, my back is hurting. So definitely if your back is hurting, I want you to try one knee down. You can try 2 knees down, and we're gonna hold it here, okay? And just try to see if you can just even hold that hold, right? And if you're like, no, I'm just shaking, but I'm not hurting, then I want you to try that full on plank, okay? All right, so we're staying here, and the clock is almost done, friends. We are almost done. I'm gonna come on my hands so I can kind of see where we are. All right, keep going, keep going. Stay there, you got about 20 seconds. Stay there. Let me see, some of you guys are messaging me stuff. All right, hello, good morning. All right, so and as you can see the close up, I am like sweating bullets, okay? So we have our last 15 seconds. Stay there. Do not come out of your plank. All right, we got 8, 7. Yes, you can. And remember, what you tell yourself right now during this workout is what you tell yourself in real life, right? Like if you tell yourself, that's it, you're done. If you tell yourself that you can hang in there, that you have survived more things than what we just did right now, this is going to be a breeze. You're going to take it outside, and you're a badass, okay? You just completed your 30 minutes of Hourglass workout. Thank you so much for joining. I just want to also, guys, let you know that you have about 1 week to register for the highly discounted rate. So this program normally is like a $2,500 program, where it's 12 weeks of where we go through stuff. You have 2 coaching sessions. You have one that is more of a just talking, and you have another one where we do workout and coaching and meal prep. It's the whole shebang. I'm not like really worried about how much you lose in the program, but I want the best version of you coming 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now. So I'm more invested in your metabolic health, your mental health, the way you move. All that stuff is very important to me. Okay. So if you have questions, you have concerns, you can always also go and set up for a free one-on-one session where we just talk about your goals, and just to see if this is something that you are interested in doing, if we are the right fit. And we may not be the right fit, but if we are the right fit, there's no reason to delay it. Okay. And I promise you, we will never have this deal again. Okay. So typically $2,500, it is now on sale for $499. This is just literally like rock bottom pricing, just to have fun for the end of the year for all of our people that are trying to at least stay in shape or get in shape or get the momentum going before the season changes. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Wishing you the best week ever, and continue to keep in touch and watch out for more content. Bye.